Damn, real? You still not over it? Was that today or was that yesterday? Yesterday. Still mad. Yeah, we were talking about, what were we talking about? Like, essentially, like, one-hit wonders. Because we were talking about quality of channels and stuff like that. And how content creators, they'll, like, increase in quality, and then they'll hit a peak, and then they'll slowly fall off. Which I think is where those terms come from, anyway. But, and Real was saying things like, yeah, or you just peak immediately, and then you could just never keep up with it ever again after that. And he was like, oh, I call that the Nas effect. And I was like Lil Nas X? And he's like, no. Fuck you. No. This is not who I'm talking about. And I was like, should have called it the Hanson effect. He's like, ugh, you basically did call it the Hanson effect. I hate you. And I was like, I still don't know what we're talking about. And you know, maybe I do know, but the song that Real sent me, I did not recognize whatsoever. But anyway, greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Michael Schwan, and welcome to the stream. Today is Thursday, April 7th, 2022. Shortly means it's time for Two Dead Dudes, where we sit down and play Soulsian games and get our asses kicked. We are going to be continuing on our playthrough of Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, which is delightfully, fucking hilariously, terribly bad and great all at the same time. It's a fun game. It's fun to play. The script is, oh man, is it bad. Oh man, is it bad. But alas, you know, that's just where we are. That's where we are. So we do have one thing of, we have a new camera. Let me know if I'm out of sync. Like if my words don't match up with my face, because I feel like they're not quite matching up, but I can't actually tell. Because it's like 1, 2, 3, mic check, please. Yes. What does yes mean? It looks in sync. Thanks, Fender. Okay. But it is, so I'd been, of course, like most streamers, we started out with these dinguses, the Logitech C920s, and they're perfectly serviceable webcams. You can normally pick them up for like $50. They shoot in 1080p. It only shoots in 1080-30 though, and it has a very limited color range that it can actually capture, which is why like a lot of the times you'll see us washed out. Colors don't look as vibrant, and especially on faces, the faces would be like really bloomed out with light. We have now a Razer something. It doesn't say it on the front of it. What is it? It's a Razer Kio Pro. It is a 1080p 60 FPS camera with a much larger lens, which lets in a lot more light, which allows for a better color density, which is why my skin looks more like skin. And this is 60 frames per second, so movements should look smoother and cleaner instead of looking blurrier and stuff like that. Like, despite them both being 1080p cameras, I feel like this one still looks better. Like, I don't understand why. Here, let's go over here, right? Like, we can go over to this one, and this is also 1080p, right? but I feel like it's not as crisp and as clean as this one is. Like, I don't like this. I don't feel like this. Like, looking at the new one, looking at this one, I'm like, is that the same resolution? Are you sure it's 1080p pixels? I'm not sure if I believe you, but either way. So yeah, it also has the ability to go into high dynamic range, HDR, but that does drop the FPS down to 30, but it would let in even more light and give a deeper range of colors. Looking at the 1080-60, I don't feel like I need more range on the colors. I think it actually looks pretty good right now. The other one is light compensating. It has grain in it. Yeah. Which, I mean, they're probably both actually 1080-60. This one just probably has a much better sensor in it for the light capture and stuff like that. So, they were on super sale. Like, these cameras, MSRP at $200, and they were over 50% off. And I was like, oh, hello. And I like checked on some reviews and stuff, and everyone's like, I don't know, it's okay, it's decent, but it's $200. But when I looked, it was like, what if it was $100? And everyone was like, fuck yeah, for $100, great camera for $100. And we got it for less. So yeah, we do have a second one that we're gonna set up on that second camera for when me and Athena are both on screen. Or the fuck was that? Anyway, yeah, so, but it looks nicer. Shooting at 60 FPS will never not be weird to you. Yeah, it's all right. That was the price you pay for changing cameras. The weird glitch shit that I just saw made me nervous. Definitely better lighting with this camera. It's the same lighting. It's just capturing it better. Live? Yes, live. Oh, did Discord take its sweet time? New one is much better. Good. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. That was the price. Yep. But so I'll get the other one set up before stream tomorrow for Power Couple. As a heads up, Athena, you will need to update your overlay to use the new cameras. I was literally able to just go to my nested scene. Appreciate you. I was able to go to my nested scene for the camera and change the source. Like, I didn't even have to change the settings or the source or anything. I just told it, instead of using the other camera, use this one, and it updated everything else. So, that was super nice. But, let's go and get Stream Raiders fired up and ready. Fired up and ready. Brody. What do I need to do? Tanks is not the play here. Tanks is not the play at all. Alright, so I'll go like this. Let's get some boom-ba-booms over here. Let's do some vibbity vibes over here. Making the camera the base is super handy. One change, you're done. Nested seeds for the win. Yeah, I'll probably over time adjust some more things because this camera has a lot of controls in it. We're not able to do them right now, but there's a lot of options in here with different options here and different focus levels. I was playing with the focus levels because on responsive it rechecks its focus a lot to the point where I'm like, stop it. And then HDR, and it also has multiple field of views. We're on the wide angle right now, but from what I can tell, it's a digital FOV. Like, this is the maximum FOV. It's 107 degrees. So if you notice, there's a lot more of the world around me because it's a wider field of view. But when you set it to the medium or the narrow, it seems to just cut in rather than actually zooming in or out. So turn on the Quake Pro FOV. What is the Quake Pro FOV? What is that? All right, and now of course let's get into Killing Chaos. It did not like when your hands were out there. To the sides. I don't know. I don't know. It'll do what it wants. All right. Tiamat, let's go. It's time we kill chaos. I forgot how to play. That's not what I wanted. Ow.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
I can dodge it now. Admittedly, I didn't try that hard to dodge it before, but... Oh, it still hit me. Suck. Oh, that was good. No, don't do that. Come on.
Take it from here, Neo.
Oh no. Oh, it missed. Oh, that was a good hit. What are you doing? Oh, you're ready for me to smash it. Okay. That was a weird sound. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome to your shitty face. Oh, I missed.
Can't you move?
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, you bitch. Man, that does just not do enough. I don't want to face you. I want to keep hitting you with this shit that you're weak to. And slowly burning down. Oh. Slowly burning down that that gauge you got there. Oh, God. Ow.
Almost out of potions.
We'll have to take it slow.
That was a good hit. No! I can't get close to you when you do that shit.
Time for a change.
Oh!
Save some for the rest of us.
I only got one left. You're not gonna have me save some for the rest of you.
This is the one. All right. Time for a change.
Stop regenerating. Just let me finish breaking you.
This is the one. Take it from here.
Oh my God. Oh, oh. Come here. Jack just upper punched it. Upper punched. That's the technical term. Jack just uppercutted a dragon. Quake Pro FOV is insane FOV that everything on the side zoom in, giving you a fake if you know progressive glasses effect. Okay. It's the wrong wide angle lens.
Look.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't matter. As long as right here is focused for the most part, that's what matters. Welcome to your shitty phase, puberty. Gross. No? Hi.
Did you defeat Tiamat?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
I'm
done.
surprised he even said yes. I'm pretty sure. I'm
Yeah,
surprised he didn't
you
just go.
are.
We came here to challenge the darkness.
Ah.
But it seems we were no match for it.
There it was. Jack, you can't just be touching people.
I am Sophia. Well met. And now the wind crystal shall be made whole. Your crystal, hold it forth!
Hold it forth. We've all been talking about Limp Bizkit and telling people to go fuck themselves. But instead, we shall now proceed. Hold thy crystal forth.
What the hell?
Did you
was
see your
that?
hair reload back in? That was amazing.
I can't explain. I only know that the crystals can consume the mist.
Is this one gonna start talking too?
Probably.
Maybe we should ask her.
Did Jed not just... I mean, whatever. She was standing right there, telling me that she didn't hear it.
How do you use this thing again?
Jack's just gonna punch it.
I have a good memory. Discipline, you understand. Though fragmented, I do retain some knowledge of my past. And I am sure I have been here before. Many times. And many times, this has been my grave. I want nothing more than to destroy chaos. Until I do, there is a yearning inside me that cannot be sated. In
Giggity.
other words, may I accompany you?
I see no reason to refuse.
Don't die on me. I'll forget without you.
That goes for you too.
5 party members.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Didn't you just say you had a good memory? Hey, look, is that where the other crystals are?
What we got here?
Let's talk to her first.
It seems we can select the fire crystal or the earth crystal.
I need more time to think.
I need to think things over.
Have you decided yet? Fire.
They do the
or
same
earth?
thing.
I need to think things over.
Why does it matter? I guarantee we're gonna have to go to both anyway. Fire or earth? What are we doing? I'll go to whichever one. Fire! All right. The Fire Nation is the
You
fault of
decided
everything,
yet?
so fire. Got it. All
or
right.
earth?
Let's restore the fire crystal.
It's only proper. Jobs for Friday. So yeah, they just unlocked their 3rd stage jobs. Memories of Poison. This mission is now available. The addition of the final party member. Wow, just ruin all possible surprises, huh? God. Has unlocked your companion's memory. Ash can now select Berserker, Jed the Samurai, Neon the Knight, and Sophia the Dragoon. Very well. Very well. Job trees. We got 1 level in pugilist. That's not enough for, like, anything. We need 1 more point. Do we get new talkie bits yet? We do get new talkie bits. Oh, man. Poison? What poison? Okay, we can move off a swordsman now. Let's bust out Lancer. Black Mage is level 27. Is there anything left in here? Like just some bonuses? Let's max it out. Why not? Just leave it on there. Thief, become a samurai. Actually, no. I think you should maybe stay on, like, duelist, you poor underleveled soul. Yeah, you can stay on red mage. You can move to berserker. Oh, he gets a sweet scythe. And you start out at, look at you! You look sick! Oh my god! You have mage, black mage, and dragoon. Well, I mean, look at the level you started out at. Get to dragoon since... Milady, right? She's about to teach you a lesson. Yeah, the poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen especially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison? Alright. We have the next side mission there. The next story mission there. 46 for story, 45 for side. We gotta talk to some people, though. Whispers of the Wind.
Greetings, Jack. It's good to see you. How fares your journey?
That was it?
Greetings, Jack.
He didn't even
Good to
respond.
see you.
Damn, Jack. Just give him the cold shoulder.
Hey, Jack. Isn't this wind something else? It's gotten so strong lately, I'm afraid I might just blow away, armor and all.
Can we take note that this dude has a zipper on the neck
Hey,
of his
Jack.
armor?
Isn't this wind
Do you see
something
that?
else?
He's got a
It's
zipper
gotten
right
so
here.
strong lately, I'm afraid I might just blow away, armor and all.
That's gotta not feel great. Look at that.
Hey, Jack. Isn't this wind something else? It's gotten so strong lately, I'm
Does
afraid
that
I
mean
might
that's a
just blow
soft,
away, armor
movable
and all.
material right there? It's got to be pliable at least, right?
Howling like never before. Was it you guys who got it blowing again?
I'm sure it's above whatever
If that's
clothing
the
is there.
case,
He'd have to have
it
like a
might
really
be
high-rise
warriors from the
turtleneck.
prophecy. I can't wait to see what you'll do next.
You should have seen it, Jack. The wind swept up all the dirt in the field, so I couldn't get anything done. Well, thanks to these wild winds, I can take a break from the fields. Rest is important too, you know.
Yeah.
Lately, my children have taken to playing both the Warriors of Light and Chaos himself. Well, it's always fun to watch them playing pretend, but how should any of us know what Chaos is really like?
Oh my. You ought to tell them they'll turn into chaos if they keep pretending to be here.
This has turned into a PS3 game? Yeah.
Hey there, Warrior of Lights. There's 5 of you now? Well, no matter. More the better in a fight, I say. Still, I always knew that prophet was full of hot air.
I reached a major problem with Horizon Forbidden West. What is it? Share with me. And that's the next story mission. We need to go here. Here lie the memories of a lost soul, stranger skilled in the arts of sorcery. Intellect was her domain, and with a multitude of spells at her disposal, she crafted stratagems to fell count. Oh, God, you guys. Why are you like this? The Scott spot, yo! We're supposed to be friends, by the way. I have been informed that you and I are now friends. So, just, hi. Why are they like this, though? So, this level is based off of Final Fantasy 13, and they just decided to just be like, no, wait, no, this one isn't. This was based off of Final Fantasy 4. Okay, never mind. Slightly forgiven, because I was concerned that they used the word stratagems in the level that was focused on Final Fantasy 13, and I was like, man, you guys, you gotta be a little less on the nose. Oh, God. Anyway, yet all her scholarship could not prepare her for the dark terrors she met in the Crystal Mirage. Embattled, she unleashed spell after spell, never realizing that among her enemies was one who waited, watched, and learned. By the time she discovered her oversight, it was already too late. Her magic was turned against her, her strategies faltered, and her life lost. And now she lingers here and in depression over being defeated, and please set her free. There was no mention of the word chaos, unfortunately. I've explored around 50% of the map. Only did 2 out of the 5 main story parts, yet I hit max level. Skyrim problem, man. What? This says Dimension 3. Is this supposed to be... Oh, God. I don't actually know what these games are freaking based off of anymore.
Should be a good time.
I'm counting on you.
Defeat the Chimera. What am I? I'm a Lancer. Okay. It has been decreed. So it has. We had no say in the matter. Can I move this? What would it target instead? Just gonna shoot these poor souls over here? I mean, technically yes, but it also just didn't really do anything. Can I move it again? I can move it back down there, and I can shoot... those two. Okay. After that, like 5 chaos in a row, yeah. When they want to jump up that chaos counter, don't you worry, they will jump it up. If I don't know which Final Fantasy it is, then no one knows. I mean, it's more of that, like, they're supposed to be like inspired by, but they're never very like obvious about it. Oh no. Oh, can I edit my party? I need to go to the thing for that. I want to replace Neon with Sophia just because Sophia's behind on levels. We're gonna have to leave Jed out for a while so that his poor soul can catch up. Edit party. Neon swap with Sophia. There we go. We can go over here and shoot these two again. This is Final Fantasy 12. This is the area with Ultima. It says defeat the Chimera. Or are you talking about in Final Fantasy 12? It's the area with Chimera. I thought it shot you two. Oh god. Well, he's gone.
Watch out! It's gonna hurt.
Ow! Oh!
Time to go wild, Jack.
Why you hurt so much?
That's all of them.
Any victory is worth celebrating.
This place looks exactly like that place, man. I do not remember. Of course, I've only played through Final Fantasy 12 once. So the dungeons aren't always obvious. Have you played through this, Scott? Lol. Oh! Ow! I don't want to play with you. Oh! What even hit me? Oh, I'm dead. What hit me? I didn't see what murdered me. I have 3 console games I want to play. Horizon, LX, and Kena, with honorary mention of Elden Ring. I've been stuck on making a choice for 3 hours doing just chores since I don't know what to play. Yes. I know that's not helpful to just say yes, but... It sounds like you're not happy with where you are in in Horizon, so not Horizon unless you're just wanting to play it for the sake of trying to complete it. Kena's not a very long experience. It's only like 12 hours, so if you just wanted something that you could start and progress through quickly, and then later, you know, put more time into something else, because I know that like LX is a longer game, right? Oh. Yeet! Kind of wish they were more blatant with it, because it was the one thing that kind of had me hyped for the game was the dungeons being based on other Final Fantasies.
See anything following us?
Yeah, we've been struggling to figure out what is supposed to be based off of what. We thought that they were giving us hints with the level descriptions, because they've been like, Dimension 3, and it's like, oh, does that mean that this is based off of Final Fantasy 3? And it's like, it doesn't feel like it's based off of Final Fantasy 3, so I don't feel like that's really an indication either. And then someone else was like, oh, well, they are based off of Final Fantasies in the order that they appear, which feels like it could have been the case, like, starting out, because the very first level is the Chaos Shrine, and you're like, oh, yeah, maybe, but then the next one, you're like, I don't really see how this would be Final Fantasy 2. Like, maybe, but at the same time, eh? And then, like, this one, it just feels like a tower dungeon. If anything, it feels more like Code. It feels like Code Vein more than anything else.
We survived.
Like, there's a zone in Code Vein that looks exactly like this, but it's white instead of blue. Horizon Forbidden West is the most frustrating experience I've had with a game since PlayStation 2 that wasn't DBZ Kakarot's DLC corrupting the save file. Is there a reason beyond the waypoints that you were talking about, Real? That you were bitching about on Twitter? Hello? Oh. I'll take that. Thanks. I almost bought this game. I'm really glad I watched some other people play it first. Are you not very interested in it now? I mean, it's definitely not a game that's for everybody, right? Like, it's not even necessarily a game that is for Soulsian players, because it doesn't have some of the core fundamentals that other Soulsian games have. Like, there's no souls, runes, blood echoes, you know, anything like that that you collect and then lose later. Like, everything is just, like, death almost has no penalty. Ow! Sophia, stop dying. I know you're new, but ow. Tell me to stop dying. Oh, God. There are many frustrating experiences with it. I got past it by rushing certain story parts to get to the underwater breathing, but the most frustrating point has been so much movement on bigger machines in the spear combat. I was like, can I not get over there? I don't need to get over there. You're the worst waypoint. Oh, man, your waypoint was impressively bad. It was comically bad, really. Just a lot of bugs, and the non-combat is frustrating. I am not hard, but frustrating. You know, I'm tired of hearing, like, you know, I wish I would have heard more about Horizon Forbidden West that wasn't people either shitting on it because Elden Ring took over the narrative when it came out a week after Horizon did, or people arguing that it should be Game of the Year over Elden Ring. And I'm like, can we not talk about Game of the Year right now? Like, for real, though, guys. Like, it's only April. Because when Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed, everyone's like, oh, man, Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed. Elden Ring locked in for Game of the Year. And then you got people going like, actually, it's going to be God of War Ragnarok. And it's like, bitch, that game isn't even out yet. And then you got other people be like, hey, don't forget about Horizon, my guy. And you're like, okay. Well, this doesn't do anything, does it? Not saying it's bad, but just clearly not for you. That's fair, Scott. It makes sense. It's definitely not a game for everybody, and I don't think it's meant to be either. You've had very little issues with Forbidden West, but Real and you have discussed at length. Not sure what's going on with our disparate experiences. I mean, it could be a slightly very different variation in, like, the consoles. Like, even if they have the same components, like, or are you both playing on PlayStation 5? Or one of you playing on PlayStation 4? Or, because that could make a difference, too. Oh, that works. Man, I will say that Lancer in this game is super weird. Because in order to, like, it has a mechanic to it about how your attacks go that isn't inherently bad. It's just not fleshed out properly because it's only for a single class. You can do all of these different types of attacks, like a thrust, a lunge.
More trash to dispose
Hang on. A chop like that. And you can do like a spin attack, and they all involve which direction you're holding the D-pad, which in itself isn't bad. It kind of reminds me of how episode Duske was supposed to be for Final Fantasy 15, but at the same time, it's just not given a ton of depth in the way that I hoped for. Well, that worked out. But I could just change classes. But I'm wanting to use the Lancer so that I could unlock the Dragoon class. There's a Tonberry here. Fallen through the world, got stuck in walls, had unstartable quests, unfinishable quests, broken NPC. Oh, God. No, don't you stab me with that shit. You get the fuck out of here. Oh, God. No, please, no, not like this. Oh, he's gonna stab me and it's gonna suck. Oh, we're dead. Yep. The hush stunned me, so I couldn't get away from him. New items not being marked correctly, and it was unplayable for the first 2 weeks because it kept overheating your PlayStation 5. Wow, gross. I feel like I'm playing Stranger Paradise with all the chaos. Oh, so much chaos. Oh, battle. The battle, the battle, the battle. I guess I'll just put this here. Either on PlayStation 4 Pro, that might have something to do with it, but it's also hard to tell at this point. You're loving Forbidden West, not a perfect but a great time. I played the first, like, hour and a half of Zero Dawn, and I did not terribly enjoy my experience. So I've still not played through the first one. I own it, but I have not played all the way through it. But I've also been told I didn't get far enough to when it gets good, but I hate that argument. We're both playing PlayStation 5, but you have the natural PlayStation 5 version, and Realness went with the PS4 to PS5 upgrade. I don't feel like that should matter, but it necessarily doesn't mean that it doesn't, you know? Horizon Forbidden West is like, oh my god, the world's gonna end in 5 minutes, and you're 10 minutes late. Calm down, Goku. It's okay. 3 rogues, they can be yours for 420 channel points. Most kills going to AP 10, followed by Fender, and then El Canadiano. Most assists going to Athena with 2, tied with El Canadiano, followed by AP 10 with 1, and then everyone else tying up third. Go get involved with tribal politics for 80 hours. Is it really that long? Crazy. I can understand enjoying the mystery route in Zero Dawn over the political discourse Forbidden West has. This has no context for me. I'll be lurking tonight, but you're going to be my dumping ground for epics. Hope things go well. Hells yeah! Dump those epics on these battlefields. Where were we going? I think we were going after the token chest, yeah? Of course, we're at tier 35. Does anyone need tokens, or should we go after the gold? Of course, there's 2 question marks back to back if we go that way. I hate these options, guys. Help me. God damn. More cell swords. I don't like it. Alright, let's get back to killing chaos. Oh. If there's no one who votes, AP10 votes gold. Got it. After talking all that shit, I'm going to end up playing Forbidden West in like 20 minutes. Hey. I mean, it doesn't sound like you're necessarily like hating. Did we try to go up? Oh, wait. No, we didn't try to go up because you can't. It doesn't necessarily sound like you're saying it's a bad game. You've just had problems with it, and that's been frustrating for you. Oh, God. Fuck! Jack, why would you do that? Ow. Man, pinning an enemy to the wall with the spear is real good.
Find a better match. Just keep hitting them.
Hear anything following us?
I can keep going.
Come on, follow me.
That was quick.
You make a great team.
Murder. That Tonberry was already hurt real bad for whatever reason. Aye.
Time to go wild, Jen.
Ow.
Getting desperate.
Hey, somebody come help me with this ogre.
Can't take much more.
There we go. Oh, he's gone.
That was rough.
At least we have time to take a breather.
Treasure.
I hate certain aspects with the games, and I'm critical with it. Still doesn't stop the fun part, and that's the main part of the game. What would you call the main part of the game? Killing big robot dinos? You acquired the proto cube. Okay. Now I gotta figure out where I can put it. Up there. No? Oh, no, that's just a broken crystal. Huh. Oh, it probably goes to that teleport pad that was up here. Main part of the game is a collectathon exploration. You'd say exploring is the main part of the game. Okay. I have a friend that started the first game and he liked it, but he quit after a few hours because he hated the main character's name. He like just like cringed every time they said Aloy. Oh, I did not want to go through that yet. I should have stopped at the cubes. Can I just go back? No. No, you cannot. Okay. I can't reach that butthole. It wasn't that he didn't like Aloy. He didn't like Aloy's name. Like, every time they said the name Aloy, he's like, oh, God, it's awful. I can't hurt it. I just have to kill the things that come out of it until it kills itself, I guess. He's a big boy. He's a big baby boy. He's dead. You can spend sessions just clearing out all the icons of the map without ever touching the story. I also know people that hate that. Like, they feel like the icons and checkboxes from modern open world games are just bad. You know, shooting things at flying enemies is normally good. It was not here. Oh, why am I bad?
Don't drink them all at once.
No room for mistakes.
What just happened? I feel like Aloy was nicer in the first game. Maybe she was. She's a dick to all her friends but cool with strangers. Hey, it's important to build relationships for the tribal politics, okay? There we go.
Any moves?
Ow. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm silenced. I was like, why can't I shoot it back? Ow. There we go. Oh, damn it. Thought I was out of the way. Oh, God. I'm going well.
Fight with caution.
Well, Meteor did some work once I was able to actually get it off. Oh, there was fire and water over there, too.
Time to go wild.
And I'm silenced again. It sucks.
Watch it carefully.
Better tread carefully. Time to go
Oh,
wild.
I don't have any potions left to heal her with. Oh, God. Jed, you're supposed to be distracting it. Do your job. What did it regenerate? Ow.
That's the last of them.
No room for mistakes. Time to go wild, Jed.
Jed, finish it off. I have no HP and no healing. I can't see at all. It sucks. No, I hit the wrong button. Oh, if I would have hit circle instead of square. I'm so dumb. It's fine.
All right, time for a change.
Oh, do we just go straight into the Chimera now? We do. Okay, well that helps. Don't have to go through the butthole again. Can't reach it up there. There you go. Oh, I mistimed that. I can't shoot it. Now I can. What are we doing? Ow. Oh, he's big Angie buns.
Time to go wild,
Jed, can you distract it for me for a second so that I can cast big... Oh. So that I can not cast spells, apparently. Oh. Oh, man. There we go. Ow.
Are you keeping track of your potions?
Maybe a little bit.
You're finally asking for help.
Oh, here's a good chance to get another meteor off.
Fight with caution.
Ah! Ow. There we go. Are we ready to now go find and defeat Chaos? A Stardust Rod. About to be a goddamn magical girl. Job trees. Oh, hells yeah! Unlock Dragoon. Dragoons can jump to avoid enemy attacks and strike when they least expect it. They can leap high into the air with R2, then deal damage to enemies upon landing. What is this down here? Monk. How many points do we need to get to Monk? We need 6 points. So we need 2 more. All right. Black Mage. Let's see. We need 1 more level and Black Mage will be maxed out. We have 3 points in Pugilist. Thief is unlocked now. Very nice. Thieves can make use of their nimble nature to steal from foes. A successful steal with R2 will earn them the enemy's instant ability. There's no items in this game, so instead you just steal their spells. Okay. And then regular mage, we need 7 more points total. I'm sorry, we are forgetting interacting with you. Oh, it's not bothering me at all, Eve. You guys are just hanging out, chatting it up. It's perfectly fine. I've been reading. I just have nothing to contribute. Like, I don't even know, like, 70% of the things that you're talking about. It doesn't bother me, though. I was just like, yeah. Uh-huh. Thunderjaws. Mm-hmm. Those things. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm not fussed. How are you, Schwan? As a streamer, I know it can be awkward and everyone is talking about something you're not familiar with. It's fine. It honestly doesn't bother me. But I'm good. I'm good. I don't have to go into the office. I still work tomorrow, but I don't have to go to the office. And that helps me not hate the day as much. Because, God. Ugh. We got a new ability in here? Piercing. There's an ability called Rising Rocket. Whoa, hold on now. I want to be careful with those things. What does Blood Weapon do? Restores HP based on damage. I never use hardly any of these. I probably should, but I just don't. I wonder how much that restores. Not hating the day is a huge benefit. It is. Like, when I have to go physically into the office, it's just soul draining. It's just mentally, like, in the deepest chamber of a castle filled with the perilous traps. God dang it. Stop scroll. Let me scroll. Anyway, Jack and his allies do battle with Tiamat, the fiend of wind. When the beast's fury is silenced, a woman appears seemingly out of thin air, introducing herself as Sophia. A strong gust of wind signals that the crystal has been revived, but before anyone can celebrate victory, mist creeps into the fiend's body and rushes towards Neon. Luckily, Sophia nullifies the attack with her crystal, and although it appears she knows more than she lets on, it is plain she shares the group's determination to slay Chaos. That alone is enough to earn the woman a place in the band of warriors, and together the 5 make preparations to set off to their next destination. Do it for the Rising Rocket. We'll do it for the Rising Rocket. We will. We absolutely will. Someone once told me that this location bears a striking similarity to a place in Dimension 9. So is this based on Final Fantasy 9? I don't know. I wish I understood how this works. There, it is a strange locust that exudes darkness, or something resembling it, and has a guardian that resides within. Whilst my erstwhile masters choose to reconstruct that curious spot here, I cannot say, but it has become a powerful source of local warping. Surprisingly, it appears not to be an exact replica. Perhaps it was altered in an experimental attempt to prevent any unwanted guests from reaching the crystal. She wants to kill... Oh, man, Scott. How much of this game have you watched? Because the very first frickin' stream we did was like 3 hours, and they said the word
Are you
chaos
upset,
like
Jack?
37 times. There was one point where Neon was just like, I want to kill chaos, so I tried to become chaos, but I wasn't able to kill chaos, and then I was hoping that you guys would be here to kill chaos, but I didn't become chaos, so we couldn't kill chaos, so now I'm gonna join you to kill chaos. And we're like, wow, guys, calm down. This is the evil force in Final Fantasy IX. Okay, I'm gonna guess that that's what that little description at the beginning means. Then I'm gonna launch you into a wall.
Let's be quick.
Oh, it didn't.
Follow me.
It didn't do it. Oh, we have to do the rising rocket. Hold on. Where are you? I mean, you jumped and spun. Ow.
We survived. At least we have time to take a breather.
The beginning went hard with chaos. It did. Incredibly hard. So the intro cutscene where Jack has visited the king to give him the king by just how much he wanted to kill chaos. Oh man. The writing in this game is comically, hilariously bad, but I love it. Like, it's a fun game, and it's a visually appealing game, and it plays really well and feels really fun and balanced, but the writing is so hilariously bad. Such cheese. Yeah, just full-on camp. Maximum camp. Wish they gave the script the same treatment they gave the written text. No! I don't want to make those poor voice actors read some of the things that I've read. Rude! Don't do that. Dang it, he doesn't move. He doesn't get slammed into the wall like the normal enemies do. Needs more rocket. Yeah, we did the rocket. It wasn't nearly as exciting as a move called Rising Rocket should have been, you know? Like, hold on.
Looky here.
He's on the other side. I can't do anything about that.
Treasure.
He's in the ground, though. It's got to be this bad on purpose, right? I feel like it does. I feel like it does. See, like, I don't feel like that was a move worthy of being called Rising Rocket. Like, this isn't secretly some emotional masterpiece of fiction in language Japanese. No, there's no way. Like, unless they just gave them full freedom on the translation and the team just decided to just be, ow, that bad about it, but I don't believe that's the case. Square Enix doesn't normally do that. Like, their translations can be pretty poor sometimes, but it's normally not like that. And Team Ninja did a pretty good job translating from, well, I mean, actually a lot of Neo was just in Japanese because it takes place in Japan, but the translation still seems very serious.
Let's try some.
A horse? Spicy horse. He broke the horse's neck with his bare hands. Oh my god. Jeez, Jack, calm down with your bad self. Somebody wasn't able to participate in the Renaissance Fair and took it out of the storyline here. Oh, the pain. They never hired a translator. Someone gave him the script and tossed it and wrote whatever they wanted. Yeah, he looks like he's mad about something. So, the bad guy's name is Chaos, right? Yeah, he's mad about Chaos. Ow! Here, you catch. I got another one. Oh. Ow. I'm gonna figure out how to get to these duders up here. You. Oh! Oh God! I fell down and got charged by a horse and died. I do like that I can even hear the kind of evil forest music a bit when you're not in battle. You know, it's funny because Final Fantasy IX is the only mainline Final Fantasy game that I have not completed. You know, all 3 seconds between them. Right, because there's nothing in this game besides killing Chaos. That's all we're allowed to do is kill Chaos. There's no reason to even think about anything else.
I expect to be impressed.
Why not? That's kind of odd. It is kind of odd in terms of, like, Final Fantasy fans, right? There's a very specific reason that I did not finish Final Fantasy IX, and it's because the game is broken. It is a very bad game mechanically. It literally has a programming error in it, like the battle script is written improperly, and it makes me not want to play the game. Here, have this. Like, all of the Final Fantasies that I dislike them for gameplay reasons, for mechanical reasons, not necessarily because I don't like the game or like the characters, the story, or anything like that. They're all because of functional reasons.
We must do better
Yeah,
next
like
time.
Final Fantasy VIII. I like the characters in the world and the story in Final Fantasy VIII. There's only one part of the story in Final Fantasy VIII that I dislike, and it's the same part that everyone else grumbles about, which is the orphanage scene. But otherwise, I really hate the junction system, and I hate how broken it is, and I hate that you are normally either underpowered or overpowered with the junction system in Final Fantasy VIII, and you can too easily break the game and it just not be fun for you anymore because you drew too much spells and now you're overpowered. And then if you use those spells, you lose power. Like, I hate everything that I just described. Schwan isn't a real fan. He never beat Final Fantasy X too. You are correct. But I did specify that I had, of the mainline Final Fantasy games, and I would not call Final Fantasy X-2 mainline. The only one that I had not finished was Final Fantasy IX. Horsey, catch. Oh my God. Do we want the best view? Oh. It's gone. I didn't even get to finish reading it. Ow! Oh God, it keeps going. Bad Horsey. Oh. Ow, that hurts so much.
Caution.
Does not fear us.
Don't worry, we got this. Win is a win.
Many people Final Fantasy IX is their favorite. I mean, it could be my favorite from a character and story perspective, but until I actually set it up with the Maguri mod, I'm just never going to play the game entirely. The combat system is too broken on a programming level for me to enjoy it because I'll never be able to look past it unless I use a mod to fix it. So So all the Lightning games except for 13 is not mainline? I wouldn't call 13-2 or Lightning Returns mainline. I mean, I have played them, and I enjoyed them, but I would not call them mainline games.
Easy as pie.
Next.
There you are. Can I? No. Ow. Let me go up here and get this guy. Ow.
That's the last of them.
No room for mistakes.
Send to his top 5 battle systems in the series. Man, I played through the first like hour and a half of that and was like, oh man, this will be a game for another day, because I'm not ready for just how campy Final Fantasy X-2 is. Although, you know, after playing this, maybe I should go try and play Final Fantasy X too. I'll be right at home with how campy everything is.
Let's be quick. This'll be a breeze.
I'd like to know how it's broken. Not trying to argue. I'm genuinely curious. I wouldn't have taken it as an argument. The only thing I've ever heard is why Ozma gets so many turns, because of some coding fuckery. It's not just Ozma, but it is because of some coding fuckery. Ozma is one of the ones that helps illuminate it. And I will come up here and open this treasure chest and start the battle and go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll explain it. Okay, so let's do like this, and 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 I will be right back. $50 gold and a buster, either which can be yours for 420 channel points. Okay, so Final Fantasy IX, it has a bit of bad coding in it, and it's in its battle system, and it's specifically related to speed. And so what happens is, you have 4 party members when you're in combat, so we'll think of them as numbers 1 through 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll put the enemy as B, because it's most obvious when it's a boss, so B for boss. So when a attack is put in, and when an ability is put in, so whether that's an attack, spell, item, etc., it goes into the game. And then the way that we would think it would be, would that be like, let's say the boss is getting ready to go, and you just tell characters 1 through 4 to attack. So the boss goes, and then you would think it would go character 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then if the boss gets ready to go again, it would go in at the bottom. But the way that Final Fantasy IX is coded is that whichever character has the highest speed will go next, no matter what. Doesn't matter if even somebody's already had their ATB filled up and put in an attack. So if the boss goes, and then you say attack, 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 well, Final Fantasy IX has a bit of a slow battle system. Animations take a while to load. That's one of the things that's criticized on it for a really long time, right? And that's fine. It doesn't bother me too much, but I can understand why people gripe about it. But the problem with that is that the ATB bar will fill up while it's loading animations. And so you'll have boss go, character 1, and then while it's loading the animation for character 1, ATB is going by, and the boss's ATB bar will fill up. Bosses almost always have a higher speed than the party, so it'll go boss, player 1. And even though you've already said player 2, 3, and 4 attack, 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 because the boss has a higher speed, it skips player 2. So it'll go boss, character 1, boss, character 2, boss, character 3, boss, character 4. And depending on your character's speeds, you can end up even having things like boss 1, boss 2, boss 3, boss 1, boss 4, because your character 1 will have a higher speed than character 4, especially like Zidane. Zidane has a higher speed than most of the rest of the party, and so you can end up having your own character skip your own characters. You can circumvent this if you set the ATB to wait and then go attack, 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 and don't finalize character 4's command. If you just like open a menu to where it pauses the ATB bar, the boss will go and then character 1, 2, and 3 because they're in queue. And then when character 3 is almost done or whenever you want, then you can enter character 4 and it'll unlock the ATB bar. But I don't feel like I should have to do that. I think that that's dumb. And that's why I don't like it. Like, as soon as I realized that, I was like, oh, I hate it, and I quit. And I've never played it again since I realized that. There is a really good mod for Final Fantasy IX. It's called the Maguri mod. And the Maguri mod, one, it adds in all those high-definition backgrounds and textures that people made using Gigapixel AI a while back. And Fender with the gold, Athena with the busters. And so it gives you all that higher res stuff. It somehow magically increases the loading time on animations, and it makes it a true turn-based combat system. Think of like Dragon Quest, to where it is static. It removes ATB entirely. ATB doesn't. It's still technically factored in the game in terms of like, because that's semi-hard-coded, but it removes it as a system. So it turns it into a hard-coded, a softly hard-coded, strict turn-based RPG like Dragon Quest. Yeah. But that wasn't out when I ran into this issue. We're gonna go right here, but I didn't want to put Chompers at the front. Chompers needs like at least a tank in front of him. Looking on the combat here, Chompers needs at least one tank in front of him. So, yeah, that's why I don't like Final Fantasy IX. I still need to play more Final Fantasy games. To this day, I only beat 3. I've done some 13 and fishing in 15. All right. I could make recommendations, but I mean, every Final Fantasy game is really just dependent upon what you like. If I wasn't so nostalgic for Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy V would probably be my favorite. And Lightning Returns, I still believe, is one of the best games in the series. Not saying it turns into one of the best Final Fantasy stories, but it's not as bad as the reputation suggests. Oh, 10-2. 10-2 second half story-wise a lot stronger than the first. They're mostly moved the campiness to side quests. Yeah, I definitely want to play through it properly at some point. I just have a lot of stuff I want to play through. Makes sense. Never really thought about that. The game is already too easy. It wasn't a matter of difficulty. It was just a matter of I heavily disagreed that the game should work that way. And when looking into it, it wasn't necessarily supposed to work that way. It just ended up not being fixed to where there was any type of queue system for attacks or abilities or anything. And it bugged me to the point that I didn't want to play it, like, just at all. And even Ozma, like, there's earlier bosses that will show it off. Like, in, like, the first cave, the Lamia enemy will do it, as well as I can't remember their name, weird serpent, Yggdrasil, whatever their name is, that's at the end of that cave. The one that you can kill with a tent or whatever it is, that boss does it really bad as well. And there's a couple other enemies that it'll happen with. And once I figured it out, I was like, oh, I hate it, and just haven't touched it. Dimdin! I never noticed I spent 90% of my time skipping turns on bosses. I did not, clearly. And it's balanced to be way too easy. Lightning Returns is great. Top 5 battle systems. I agree. No, I think Lightning Returns is one of the best games in the franchise. And if you like the characters, it's even really good story-wise. If you don't like the characters, like, I know a lot of people hate the shit out of Snow, right? But if you like the characters, which I did, I had other problems with Final Fantasy 13. Mainly the 20-hour-long tutorial.
That thing's huge. Must be good soil.
But it also is just a really beautiful, like, finale for all of the characters that are in it. Ow! So, I really, really love Lightning Returns. Wait, do I like 13 characters? Yeah, I like all of 13. The only problem that I personally have with 13, specifically 13, is you don't get a full party until you're basically at the end of the game, which sucks. And I really dislike, and all of this they fixed. All of this they fixed in Final Fantasy 13 too, right? I dislike that you can't switch characters during combat.
More trash to dispose of.
I dislike that if the character you're controlling dies, you lose the game. Because that sucks. I think that's dumb. Oh, God. And that you don't get your full party until you're basically at the end of the game. Like, those things bug the shit out of me with Final Fantasy 13. But the world, the characters, the story, like, the story's kind of, like, cheesy at times, but that's kind of like Final Fantasy at its core in a lot of ways. What was I seeing? Anyway, but yeah, I really like the characters in Final Fantasy 13. 13-2 was good. Lightning Returns is absolutely phenomenal. But I just wish that, like, 13, I really hope, and I know that it won't happen, right? I know that it won't happen. But if they ever re-release Final Fantasy 13 Trilogy, I know people have been like, where's the Final Fantasy 13 Trilogy for PlayStation 5? I really wish that they would essentially mod Final Fantasy 13 to have the quality of life improvements that they added in Final Fantasy 13 too. Because they clearly knew, right? They clearly knew, because that was the first things that they did in Final Fantasy 13 too. They even advertised it of like, here's all the shit that you hated in 13. It's all been fixed. That was literally one of their marketing things, was we fixed all the shit you hated in Final Fantasy 13. And so I'm really hopeful that if they do like a Final Fantasy 13 Trilogy remastered or whatever, that they fix the things that everyone hated about 13. Story and the characters you can't fix, but the gameplay things that they get absolutely fixed. And I hope that they do. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, because it's Square Enix, and the fact that I asked them to do anything is already a little hopeful, but I can hope, right? Dimmed in, how is everything going? Better now that tomorrow is Friday and I don't have to physically go in the office. Man, there's more classes down here. Liberator and Breaker are past Dragoon, and Dragoon is already an advanced class. Does that make these, like, master classes or something? God damn. There's so much more. There's still more. There's so many classes in this game. Oh my god, that needs me to master Samurai, Berserker, and Dragoon to get Breaker. Man, crazy. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Eve. Just get rid of the paradigm shift, slow down the first time you do it, and the controlled character dying equals game over. I would also very much like to be able, which I guess getting rid of the you die when the controlled character dies equal game over would be the same as me saying I wish you could just swap characters mid-fight. Those would do the same thing. Because you'd have to do one to do the other. I'm being very lazy. I need to make dinner and work out and have done neither of those things. You've been relaxing after a worky's day. They canceled mandatory office for you. They received an immense amount of pushback for it, which isn't surprising. But part of they initiated an agreement where you could work from home a certain number of days per week, and so obviously a lot of us jumped on that. How many levels do I have left in Lancer? Only 4? All right, we'll just leave it how it is then. I don't know why. I'm just enjoying maxing out classes. I was at work from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and I was up since 5 a.m. Gross! That's disgusting. Go to sleep. That's right, you got switched between Noelle and Sarah. Well, yeah, you had to, because if you
Proceed with caution.
Is this the right way? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, it is. Because if, you know, one of them went down, it would just move you to the other one. The game wasn't super difficult, so it was rare that that had to happen. But yeah, it would be much more beneficial in Final Fantasy 13, especially with how wildly different the characters are. Even when they're the same class, right? They're still pretty different. Hi. Don't log grinding to story progression, explain the weapon system, and make weapon customization thing at the beginning. Yeah, those would all be good improvements, too. I don't know if there's a way that they could really do the grinding side of things, just because of the story structure, essentially. It would be nice, but I just don't know if that's something that would be feasible. I mean, for all I know, it absolutely could be, but... The other things, like weapon customization, absolutely. Because that's not explained at all. Even when you get access to it, it's not explained worth a shit. It's good to hear. Forcing people to go in the office and shooting yourself in the foot. Well, even them forcing people to come in a few days a week cost them a decent number of people. There was a decent number of people that are like, yeah, I don't get to work from home full time. I'm not doing it. Bye. Like, they just left. For what it's worth, the COVID, and Alberta got COVID this week, but he does not think it was from going to the office and it's mandatory here. Yeah, I have heard things about different people in our office catching it, and I'm just like, man, you know, like, is it legal to sue for them making us come into the office if I catch it? It's probably not, but...
Not dead yet.
I really love the lock progression. I wish they kept that. Are you talking about how you could only get the... Were they called classes in Final Fantasy 13? What were they called? Anyway, paradigms, is that what they were called? You could only progress them to a certain point until... because of the story. Give them all the customization options in the first 5 hours. The problem with that is that, like, even in the first 5 hours, you don't even get access to all the characters. It takes forever for you to get a proper 3-man party. And it's not until you get a 3-man party does the game actually open up in a way to actually show off how good Final Fantasy 13's battle system actually is. Like, hi! Final Fantasy 13 has a great battle system, but it doesn't take effect for way too long. Are you a right to work state? Yes. Alaska is. That's a fluffy boy. That is not how I would describe a Malboro. Crystarium would max out until you reach certain story points, but your CP would still build up, so you could immediately power up when the next Crystarium section opened up. Okay, yeah, I remember that. How do we want to approach this?
Time for a change. This is the one.
You can level up as much as you want, but jobs are locked to story. Yeah, I really loved Final Fantasy V a lot. I was surprised with how much I liked Final Fantasy V. Can I sneak past this boy?
Time to go to work. In my sights.
He's dead. That didn't do anything. Here, you two just finished killing it. I'll just hang out back here.
We survived. At least we have time to take a breather.
Good job, you two. The game also isn't blatantly saying you can't grind until you get more story. It's fair. It's not as in your face about it. Man, I'm sad that I didn't get to... I'm sure there'll be more, but I'm sad we didn't get to soul crush it to see how Jack approaches soul crushing or whatever it's called in this game of goddamn giant Malboro. Man, now I want to replay Final Fantasy 13. What you guys did.
Let's head back.
We should take this chance to rest.
I like the intentionality of not letting you power up so much that you can just obliterate bosses without thinking. But it also didn't invalidate grinding because it's not like the CP that you gained is gone. You just can't spend it later. Well, there's also an argument against that, though, because part of the ability to grind is that if you're not... You can power out the need for skill, right? You, like... I agree. I wouldn't want it to be too easy to get overpowered because that's my largest gripe with Final Fantasy VIII. My first experience with Final Fantasy VIII was terrible because I drew too much, overpowered myself, and then the entire game was an absolute joke after I did that. Because I was struggling, and I was like, man, how do I get more power? And someone was like, just draw some more spells. And so I drew a good hunk of spells, like, yeah, all right, and then was just... one-shotting basically every basic enemy, and bosses died like they were just made of wet tissue paper. I was like, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, I should check our gear as well. Did the exact opposite of updating our gear. There we go. I'm glad that... Hello, Ezio. I'm glad that the gear is getting less goofy looking as we get farther into the game. Add it to Progress Sunday? I could.
Which one will you choose?
Which what?
Reward for restoring the crystals. Will it be treasure or the princess?
I don't remember being offered a reward.
Of course you were. You just forgot.
Poor Sarah. Being offered up like a prize. If I were her, I'd be pissed.
Me too. But ridding the world of royalty's old-fashioned ways is no easy feat.
Well, maybe the Warriors of Light can do something about that.
Out with the old, huh?
I can't choose.
Neither. On one hand, you'd get the crown, but it ain't like.
At least you'd be rich.
All right, that's enough childish daydreams out of you two.
Yeah, grow up.
The gear is less goofy. It doesn't look as stupid. Like, it's still not great, right? But man, some of that earlier gear looked dumb as hell. What is this? Oh, okay. Go fool Princess Jasmine on those fools? Yeah, right? It looks edgy now. I'll take edgy over just stupid as hell. What's this? A phantom remains almost exactly in the spot in which its corporeal previous existence once perished in worlds past. Creatures of lingering regret, the anguish they feel at the failure in which their previous lives ended keeps them bound in place, transcending time and space to wail their impotent sobs into the uncaring void. Still they remain, seeking succor from themselves, hoping beyond hope to aid their souls reborn so that they don't repeat the same mistakes time and time again. I only hope that the knowledge these phantoms hold may aid my friends with their formidable task. You know, I genuinely want to know if these fools played Final Fantasy Type 0 before.
Finally.
Nice, I was able to hit them both.
Stay cool, Jet.
If they played Type 0 before they made this game. Because if they didn't, I don't believe them.
Might be in big trouble. Just keep hitting them.
You gonna shoot a fireball down here? I mean, you did, but you missed horribly, so. Why is that? You haven't played Type 0 yet? One, play Type 0. It's fun. Understand that they ran out of money halfway through developing the game, and it shows. And Hajime Tabata is the director on it, and that shows as well. Wow, his combo just killed us. That makes me sad. So just like a word of caution on those two. Oh wait, we're supposed to go up here on those things. But I don't want to get too spoilery, but basically the world of Type 0 is locked in a cycle. It's not necessarily a time loop. It's more of like a life and death cycle of like the beginning and the end of the world. And this game is clearly taking on that same approach. And the characters are much more aware of it, though. Like, our Warriors of Light, at least, like, have mentioned a couple of times that they're straight up like, oh, yeah, I fucking died last time. It sucked. The characters in Type 0, outside of a couple people, are not aware that the world is in a cycle. Cycle? Dark Souls? I mean, yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. Did we just have a small earthquake?
Victory is still within reach.
I don't know. I legitimately can't tell.
Time for a change.
Oh! That was the combo that killed us last time. Oh! Oh, that sucks. Man, this Flan Prince is mean. Oh, I'm so dumb. I tried to use my ability, but I don't have any mana or whatever it's called in this. Ow!
No room for mistakes.
Thank you, God.
I'll take that.
I don't think so? Okay. It would have been really small. I feel like a couple of things just moved ever so slightly down here, but it might have just been me, like, might have just been my chair. Oh, I don't have any mana to throw a thingy-mabob at him. Sag. Oh, it's alright. Lancer is done anyway. Lancer's at 30. Where did Dragoon go? There we go.
Let's go.
I don't stand a chance.
Time for a change.
Jerk.
That looks bad.
Dodge.
Now then.
What should we do now?
Go kill more bad guys, duh. Should stream the end of Type 0 with Corey. You also have to get, like, which ending? The real ending? Did I miss something? I know that there's that way, but I can't go that way. Can I go that way now? Definitely not. The funny unearned ending. Okay. Sounds good. The ending that doesn't require as much work. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh. Where did you come from? Maybe you're what I'm missing. Oh, man.
That was less than ideal.
Sorry if I dropped the ball.
Yeah, that just heals. Okay. Let's go back up there and see if I missed something else. I didn't intend on dropping down again, but I had to chase the wolf down here. This log is awkwardly lit. Your log is awkwardly lit. Do I need to go this way? No, that leads back to him. Or is that a different one? I can't tell. I don't. This game doesn't give you a mini map either. Okay, yeah, that way. It just looks exactly the same. Oh god, right, I can't throw things here. LOL! Well, I failed at avoiding its breath.
Be rid of it. Cleanse the poison quickly. This will severely limit our options. Your strength is sealed off. That looks to be the final one.
Be safe, guys.
This one's got some teeth.
Victory is still within reach.
Oh yeah, we get to see what he does. He grabs a tentacle, he punches it, and it explodes. Oh, that wasn't nearly as exciting as I hoped. I kind of hoped that he would like open its mouth and like rip out its tongue or something like that. Oh, I was really hoping, but nope. He just like rips a foot out and then punches it. I'm kind of disappointed. Anything else here? No? Okay.
So, that's the volcano, huh?
Sure looks like it. I wonder if we'll run into another fiend.
Nope, just a bigger Malboro. That's all. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna die to the poison. That's right, I opened the door. I opened the door before I died. I didn't have any potions left to heal, and there's no way to cleanse poison in this game. There's 0 items. So rushing to open the door was my only option. It's alright, we got there. Also, just as a heads up, everybody, tomorrow is the last day to vote for what game we are going to play through on Sunday. I've not checked what the vote is at right now.
Let's be quick.
Hyperlight Drifter is probably still winning. switch classes to one that has a detox. Which class is that? You do need to be part of the Discord in order to vote. That'll close basically towards like the end of the stream tomorrow.
Treasure, huh?
And then we'll play through the game on Sunday. We also hit our follower goal, which means that I have another stream that I need to do soon. And that stream will be one where we give away a shitload of Steam games.
Sure is humid in here. Must be all this ivy.
Take that.
I haven't seen something this good in a while. Jack goes, dibs. Even though we know he doesn't call dibs. Your party members absolutely get first dibs on all of the gear. They anything that's better than what they're wearing, they immediately grab it and equip it. That's right. Good little break opportunity. All right, it's time for some murder. Online Nick time with 6 placements. Thank you so much. Yep, Hyperlight Drifter is winning by 1 vote. 1 vote behind that is Fury, and 1 vote behind that is Katana Zero. And then 2 votes behind that is my friend Pedro. I don't think that one's getting it. Get him, maybe 10. Shoot him. Three flag bearers and 1 healer, either of which can be yours for 420 channel points. Most kills going to AP10 with 16, followed by El Canadiano with 10, and then a tie between myself and Kaldros with 3. Most assists going to Athena with 4, followed by a tie between AP10 and health points up with 2, and then Bell with 1. Going random on the scrolls in 5. Hey, look, more frames. I was like, man, that sure doesn't look like 60. It's because it wasn't. All right, going random. El Canadiano with the flag bearers, Fender with the healers, back to the map. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look, it's way better. You can see my fingies move. My phalanges. Ew, this looks grody and I don't like it. All right, back to killing chaos. I hate when games lock achievements under difficulties like complete this game at X difficulty. Yeah, it depends on how it's done, in my opinion. Especially when that difficulty is locked to New Game Plus. Okay, fuck that. I was like, because what bugs me even more than that is when a game has multiple difficulties, but if you complete it on hard, it doesn't give you the achievement for beating it on easy. Oh. Oh, God. He just ate us. Like that's one that bugs me a lot, is if you beat the game on hard and then but you don't get the achievements for beating it on easy or normal, and you're like, what was the fucking point then? Not that way. Glares at hundreds of hours lost in Yakuza. Oh, God, the pain. Wait. This still isn't the right way. Yes, yes it is. Yes, it is.
Let's go.
More trash to dispose of.
Ow.
That was less than ideal.
At least we have time to take a breather.
Okay.
At least Kenna is supposed to be short, but still, yeah. Being forced to replay it for achievements is not ideal, though. We need to go this way. Here we go. Starting Kana, however, made me now sure I don't want to play it when I'm split focus back to Forbidden West. When you mean split focus, do you mean between multiple games, or because you're here on the stream, or what? Here on stream? Okay. Something that you want to be able to give more, attention to. Is it because of story reasons or because of gameplay reasons? Hello? So many of them. Headset for computer, but makes the TV more quiet. And neither for immersion reasons. Well, that's kind of what I meant by story reasons. Like, you want to be immersed in the story to where you enjoy it and stuff like that. Well, let's do this again.
Let's be quick.
Time to go to work.
Ow. Malboro, that doesn't look like a cigarette to me. Maybe what happens if you smoke them. That's what happens to your lungs. Must be because that one's a silver star that it hit more than once, because I know the others only shot once. Ow! Come back!
This might be worth it.
Better tread carefully.
Hi. Level up. Oh, looks like a nice hole of death. Oh, maybe it's not death. It's not death. the flan go? There it is. Byakuo? It dropped a drill lolly?
Let's take it.
Ew. Ew.
All right, time for a change.
Thanks, I hate it.
Okay.
Well, that sucks. Suck.
Can't use your tricks. Don't drink them all at once.
Thank you, Jack.
Time to go wild.
Only asking for help.
Hey, what's this?
Sarah, I'm sorry.
You got a level up from that? Okay. Was there anything else up here? Got that. We went over this way. We killed the plant. Sophia's still hanging out up here. I think the plant was hiding that. Because I don't remember that being there before. Okay. Let's move on. I think it's this way to move on? Yeah. Look, cubes. Job trees. We got 7 points in Dragoon from that. Dang. Do we want to go for Breaker or for Liberator? I don't think it really matters. We need 8 points for that one and 9 for that one. All right. That's the way it is then. One point left. Sure. By the time we get back here to use it again, we'll have gotten 2 points, so we'll get some more affinity. Sword Fighter, 3 points here. We need 5 to get the other half of Night unlocked, so. Lancer, you're done. You are maxed out, and Warrior, getting points for you even though we're not in there. Dark Knight. And Liberator. We'd only need 6 points to get to Liberator? Really? Okay. And we would need 7 to get to Dark Knight. Okay, so actually not that many then. Let's see. We're in Dragoon right now, whereas we need Warrior to get to Dark Knight. So let's focus on getting to Liberator. So we get some affinity and a shielding axe. Okay. Battle settings. Upgrade our equipment. What combo abilities do we have available? Vanquish and Ascension? Okay. Lightning attacks. That sounds nice. I'm sad that these are both locked onto the same thing. Guardians of the Galaxy is on Game Pass. It is. It is. So if you want to enjoy a game that I've heard many good things about, that unfortunately didn't sell well because everyone thought it was going to be a shit-ass Marvel's Avengers game. This is a boss room. just lost a couple of frames. I saw that. Weird. You can play it on Game Pass right now.
Stinks. Tell me about it. This is never gonna wash off.
Get ready.
I was right. It is a bigger Malboro.
This one must be the tyrant of the forest. It's disgusting. I want it out of my sight.
It's an attack called Really Bad Breath. Oh, that was a full spin, huh? Ow. Aw, dang it. Man, okay.
What's it doing to the ground?
Running low?
No room for mistakes. One left to go.
Damn it! It's attacking from beneath!
Now the dirt's out of the way.
Oh, it grabbed me. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Are you keeping track of emotions?
What does doing this back even do? Oh, God. Oh.
It's the last of them.
Fight with caution.
I'm gonna die right now. Yep.
Our mission isn't over yet, Jack.
I don't like that Malboro spinning like that. Yeah, me neither. I wasn't a big fan either. No, don't return to the world map. What? Let's try fighting it. Like, admittedly, I'm doing Dragoon. I did Lancer to get to Dragoon, and the, what's my hint? The Great Malboro employs a wide variety of pernicious status ailment attacks such as putrid breath and disperse. Be extremely careful around this noxious beast and try not to breathe in too deeply. Breaking the giant tentacle appendages on its side will significantly reduce its max break gauge in addition to weakening its attacks. Aiming for them early is a sound strategy. Okay, so literally what I was doing already. I did Lancer to unlock Dragoon, but Dragoon fights the same way Lancer does. You just can't throw shit anymore, which is like not what I was hoping for.
That looks bad.
Oh man, I tried to get out of the way of that.
One left to go.
Oh. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Very well, then. Did much better the other time, didn't I? One arm broke a lot faster this time. I saw that, yeah.
Time to go wild, Jen.
Wait, why did my camera lock me up over there? Oh, it had more attacks, I guess.
Here's your tricks. Can't move? Here's what's better.
Strength is sealed off.
One left to go. We're in for it now.
Victory is still within reach.
Now the dirt's out of the way.
Oh, that sucks. All right, there we go. Oh. Oh, Jack, look out. He tried to eat you, my dude.
Don't drink them all at once.
Still alive? When will this be over?
Stop pointing at folks. Else you'll get licked.
I would rather die.
Wake already?
No. I don't know what tongue-tied is, but I don't want to find out either.
Okay.
To be honest, I think it's kind of cute.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that count.
Can I still hit it? I can't. Okay, it came down. It came down. Ow! Alright, it's dead. Give it a kiss. No, Oh! Okay, see, this is more what I expected to happen with the other one. He's just standing there, arm up in the air, like, bitch, I got your tongue. Malboro seriously need to not spin. It's gross. Yeah, they're not supposed to move like that. They ain't supposed to roll around like fucking hedgehogs. I don't like that.
Jack, your crystal!
Why does no one have these ready? Why does no one have their crystals at the ready? Come on, guys.
Your memories will be stored in this device. Be sure to bring it back.
Hurry, Jack!
You okay, Jack? You were checked out for a bit.
The smell got to my head. So that mist comes from the darkness.
That's right. Its power is frightening. It drives man and beast alike to madness.
They didn't mention chaos. I feel cheated. Like the hedgehog from Code Vein. Oh, God. Screw that thing. It took me a second to realize what you're talking about. That thing sucked. Smell bad. Mount Glug. Oh, wait. Gulg. Not better. Mount Gulg is not better, but I was about to laugh at Mount Glug. We got 2 points in Duelist? From where? Okay. We weren't even using Duelist, but it was like, yeah, 2 more points. 2 points to Duelists. Reaching that 12-hour playtime. Hells yeah. What was pronounced Gulg? As in bulge? That doesn't, I don't like any of these. I still don't like it. Extreme Edge is the name of this sword. Neon stole this sword. It's way worse than our common, though. This 4-star epic that we got from finishing the message is worse than this 1-star common. Sad. Sag. Let's get rid of some gear before it gets angry at us. Hang on. I need to check something. I don't think it would dismantle equipment that we already have equipped, but you know. You and your dollar store swords. I know, right? Alright, we can check with this one. Okay, it doesn't. Okay. I didn't think it would, but... Great, now I'm always gonna think about bulges whenever Mount Gulg. Now why is it Gulg? None of us actually know what this mountain is called. The game doesn't even know what this mountain is called. Oh. Okay, did we get a new side mission, though? Because that's a main mission, right? There's a new side mission over here. Oh, I was like, there's no way. That mission's level 29. It's this one. This one's level 50. And this is also level 50. We've actually managed to catch up in the levels, surprisingly. Another lost soul. He saved me! He can repel the darkness! He is a true knight! This and more praise was heaped on the stranger by those he rescued, ignored crowds who knew not of the wounds he endured nor the friends he lost. One day, the adoring masses begged him to destroy the monsters attacking the village, to protect the innocent, to banish the darkness. He took up arms and set off into the woodlands. There he met his match, and soon his noble body lay crushed and broken on the forest floor. Now he lingers here, bound to this world by an unfulfilled desire, and break the shackles. You got it. I got it. It's Mount Erection. There's no bonk here. There is no bonk here.
This should be a good time.
Come on, but watch yourselves.
We load in. We're talking about bulges and shit, and the very first thing Jed says is, this should be a good time. We need to kill 5 Flan. I love Flan.
Enemy spotted.
Come on, follow me.
Hi. I love Flan, but God, are those impossible to get here. Oh, I'm sorry, Eve. I'm just quoting Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Keep your wits about you and we'll be fine.
A win.
I don't feel like it's that close. Is this the 13 area? It is, Scott. At least from what we can tell, it seems to be. with what limited indicators they've given us and how rough the basis of one area is.
I expect to be impressed. Treasure.
Treasure ahead.
Give me the loot.
A nuisance.
I don't stand a chance.
Victory is still within reach.
Looks like that hurts.
Well, fuck. Stupid horsey just kept dodging. Ow. Oh, God.
We must help Jack. Your defenses falter.
Oh, that was a magic pixel. These horses hurt, by the way.
Tough now.
Not done yet. That's all of that.
Any victory is worth celebrating.
Only thing I remember from Courage is return the slob and Freaky Fred. If you're gonna remember something from Courage the Cowardly Dog, those are both decent things. Have I ever played Ninja Gaiden? Yes. I mean, I've played games in the series. I don't know if that's necessarily
Oh, are those cubes?
what you're
Should we
asking.
take a breather?
I don't remember which all ones I've played, but I have played Ninja Gaiden games. NES ones. No, I have not. I have not played the NES ones. I played all of the... I wouldn't say all. I can't say all of them because I don't actually know for sure if it's all of them. I played the 3D
Let's see
action
what's
games.
Capture it to the other side.
So the newer ones.
We got company.
We do? Oh yeah, sure enough. So there was a flan over here. Was there anything else? What does this lead to? A drop down.
Here we are.
Felt like a really fast 30 minutes, but I'm not going to complain. It's just an observation. Man, I don't know what to... I guess this. El Candiano, AP10, and Fender with 5 placements. Thank you so much. What is this? A Vorfinia Paladin. That looks awesome, El Canadiano. Good job, Vorfinia. That skin is fun. Opens a box. 12 tokens for me. 2 flying rogues can be yours for 420 channel points. And those skills go to AP 10 with 25, followed by Fender with 14, and then El Canadiano with 8. Those assists go to El Canadiano with 5, followed by AP 10 with 4, and then Athena and Latina with 3. V's a very nice lady. She's a very nice lady. Going random on the scrolls in 5. Man, you know, after playing through this and the lots of conversation earlier, I just want to play a whole bunch of Final Fantasy games now. I need to retire. Got to be up semi early tomorrow. Well, thank you for stopping by, Scott. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks for chatting, hanging out, conversation. We're friends now. Like, we both like Final Fantasy 13. We're like, it's here. We're here now. You said you stream too, Scott. Do you stream from the channel that you're on right now, like the Scott spot? Is that what you stream from? I know that your Twitter profile said that you host like a podcast, but I wasn't sure if you host it here on the Scott spot. Going random. El Canadiano the Flying Rogues. Your profile. All right, sweet. Clicky clicky. Clicky clicky.
Holy shit! No.
Calm down. Calm down, you. Calm down. Okay. You can have that too. Podcast is a different channel. Oh well, whatever. I followed the Scott spot. I follow you on Twitter. I'm sure I'll see it at some point. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot. Enjoy the sub and all the swan emotes. And I will see you. I'll see you next time. So rest well, friend. Where are we at? It's 8:55. Okay, cool. Time to do a Final Fantasy marathon, playing all the games. I mean, I'm kind of feeling like it. I'm not saying that's what we're gonna do, but I'm feeling like it's what we need to do, you know? Like, just do a Final Fantasy Legacy properly. It's easily the JRPG franchise that I am personally most invested in. Holy shit, you clicked all those swans really fast. Enjoy them. Glad you guys finally met. I wanted Scott Bot to come through for Power Couple for a while, but time zones are a bitch, ain't they? I mean, considering Power Couple would just now be getting started, and that's if we start on time. So, and if it's getting late for Scott now, like, it would be, you know, even worse for Power Couple. We're playing, me and my wife, Scott, we do a stream every Friday called Power Couple. And we play JRPGs every Friday, and we'll voice act roles that aren't voice acted and stuff together. And we're playing Scarlet Nexus right now. Makes me wonder how long on average a full gameplay of all the Final Fantasy games would be. I would not be able to do it in one sitting. You are crazy. Hold on. There was cubes this way, but I don't want to go to the cubes yet. I don't think. Fucking time zones. I know, they're such bullshit, right? Let's just see what dropping off that ledge over there does. I mean, you could probably figure it out pretty quickly, especially with like how long to beat. You could probably like it would just take a moment to calculator it all together, but we can always look later. I'm personally curious too. I can really do night streams in the first place. If I'm not streaming, I'm paying attention to my partner. Well, I mean that's a healthy thing to do. That's a healthy choice. I support that. You're off on Fridays and he isn't, so I can stay up by myself on Thursdays. Ah, I see. Of course not in one sitting. Are you mad? Final Fantasy VII Remake took you a weekend alone, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh, heal before we die. You want main plus extra? I mean, you said that, and my brain's like, there's not that much extra in Final Fantasy games.
Treasure.
They're pretty. Thank you for the lurk, Scott. Rest well. But sure. Go ahead and let's go main plus extra. Wait. Oh, okay. I see. What's this way? Nothing. Unless this grew because it's raining. Let's turn the rain off and see if that tree disappears.
We're safe for now.
What should we do now?
Have a party, Jed, clearly. There's definitely some extras in some of the games that I know that I wouldn't do. Like there's some end game stuff in like Final Fantasy VI that I just wouldn't do. Same with Final Fantasy VII. Oh, the tree's still there. I can't tell if it matters if it's raining or not. I feel like 1 through 4 should all be in the 15 to 25 hour range depending on play style. Yeah. I don't remember how long Final Fantasy IV took me. I was enjoying that game though. I played Final Fantasy IV for the first time relatively recently. I emulated the PSP version on my phone, and that was the right choice. Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster can go suck a chode.
Let's be quick.
Time to go to work.
Level up. A good reason not to.
Let's go.
This'll be a breeze.
Is Dissidia a Final Fantasy game? I think not, right? It wouldn't be one of the ones that I would be wanting to play through. But it is a Final Fantasy game. Dissidia NT is the most Final Fantasy game. It's got more Final Fantasy than you can Final Fantasy with your Final Fantasy. So admittedly, when I went like this, all I could see was the plate of toast, and you're like, would you like a food? And I was like, I'll take toast. I didn't see that you had a bowl there too. Yeah, I would love food. Food sounds like incredible. Is the no, here, just bring it right here. I'll move this over here and this. Yeah. Food. Shakshuka. Hells yeah. I'm so excited. Thank you. You're incredible. Okay. Eve, is that a typo? That better be a typo. There is no way it takes 1,400 hours to play through Final Fantasies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15. I'd probably add 13.2 and 13.3 in there. I wouldn't play Final Fantasy IV after years. I don't even know if Dirge Cerberus would be playable even with an emulator. I remember trying it, and it was not. After years removes 90-ish hours. What? Dirge is better on emulator than PlayStation 2. I remember trying to emulate it before, but this was a long time ago. And it just looked terrible. But it's also that age of PlayStation 2 game where if you don't have like the right shaders and stuff on, it just looks like cancer on modern screens. Holy fuck. Just as a heads up, my food is really hot. I know it means nothing to you, but I'm pretty sure I just hurt myself. You warned me. I took a bite of the side like you said. I tried to listen. Holy shit, it's really hot. It's fine, we're fine, whatever. Alright, we unlocked the Knight class. Knights are powerful defenders who stand at the forefront of battle. They can use Blessing of Light with R2 for a period of time. A successful guard will unleash a shockwave of light that damages enemies. Okay. Oh, but I like Beatdown. Can I put Beatdown on something else? I can. Can I put... Oh, I can put it on this one? Hells yeah. Give me Cross Slash back. No, actually, put Beatdown here and put Slash and Roar here, and we'll just... Cross Slash can just not be on the bar. Yeah. Final Fantasy 1 is 22.5. Remake is 42. Wait, what do you mean by remake? Like Final Fantasy 7 remake? Paradise is 30 hours. 9 is 54. Then you have Christ Core 31. What? Final Fantasy 12 is 90. What is, go with just main then. Because I don't think I spent 93 hours on Final Fantasy 12. And I did a lot in Final Fantasy 12. And it definitely didn't take me 93 hours. I don't think there's a way I can check. Because I'm pretty sure I owned it on PlayStation 4? Fuck, I don't know. Because I know I didn't spend no 93 hours. Like, I might have spent like 40. More levels than Berserker. 12 is another one you can blast through. 12 is one you can sleep through. In the heart of the forest lurks a monster whose foul stench chokes the air. Jack and his allies dispose of it quickly, but are caught off guard by the mist which starts to flow from its body. The mist envelops Jack and a strange vision overwhelms his senses. He is in a sterile white room, a single window offering a glimpse of a familiar sea of tall grass on the outside. An unknown person hands him a crystal. Sophia's voice rouses Jack from his stupor, and he sees that his crystal has absorbed almost all of the mist. Hiding any hint of distress from his allies, Jack sets off for Mount Gulg, where the Fiend of Fire awaits. 12 and 15 are deceptively short. Yeah, they definitely can be. You can waste a lot of time in 15 if you want to, though. And doing things in 15 that feel like you're doing things, unlike 12 where you're just kind of like not even marking off boxes, like just grinding classes really is what it is. Twelve has the MMO drop system, yeah. With its fiery chasms and gouts of flame, this land feels as if it was shaped specifically to pay homage to the fire crystal. As I understand it, my erstwhile masters chose a site from Dimension 8 to model this locale after. Alright, we're in Final Fantasy 8 world, y'all. There it was, the domain of a Lord of Flame, and surprise of surprises, they didn't turn off the pyrotechnics when they recreated it here. In fact, I recall a talk the lead designer... Who is talking? Are these dev notes? I recall a talk the lead designer gave discussing how the presence of this location has increased the aggregate thermal energy of the world. What?
Treasure.
Still get 710 hours? Man, that just feels higher than I expected.
Time for a change. Let's go.
This'll be a breeze.
Chamber of the Lonely Lion.
Jack, careful of the gas. You don't want to breathe too much in.
Nice try.
Ah, wind will rid us of this gas.
Get down here. Nothing down here. All right. After Years, 36 hours main story, Dirge 12, Final Fantasy 12 at main only is 61 hours. I still don't even feel like it took me that long, but maybe I'm just not remembering it properly. Maybe it did. From Game Rant, just the mainline Final Fantasy titles will add up to 687 hours for the main stories, or 1,100 hours for completionist run.
That's an impressive door. Guess we go through there.
Not until we find a way past this lava.
Looks like the lava's hardened.
Great. We can expand our search.
I attacked the wrong things, but the AI didn't, so.
Here we are.
That's weird. I'd expect it to be hot, but it's actually pretty nice.
That's because the fire crystal's covered in darkness. There must be a fiend here.
I'll bet. You look happy.
Oh no, a butthole!
We got a ways to go.
Alright, we got it. Someone finished all the games in 14 days without showers and living on candy and Coke.
About to rest.
I'll check it out.
That sounds atrocious. We will not be doing that. Void Knight, Paladin. 9 points to each one. Void Knight needs... I'm not even sure what that other class is. I think my friend is calling it for his dungeons run, or at least he's likely just calling it for the night. So I will as well. You have a good one. Rest well. Thanks for hanging out, El Canadiano. Appreciate it a lot. Red Knight. And this needs Knight and White Mage. I'm not anywhere close on either of those, so... doesn't matter. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for the units. Thanks for the placements.
Nuisance.
Time to go to work.
Ow.
Okay.
I don't think that'll reach him up there, but if it could, that'd be swell. It does not.
Let's go around.
This is not enjoyable.
Victory is still within reach.
Haven't seen something this good in a while.
Let's take it.
Oh no. There's a butt. Oh god. Oh wow. The lava hurts a lot. Oh, okay. Don't go that way. Final Fantasy 14, the main story only counts as 120 hours, which I doubt on. Oh yeah. No, there's no way it's only 120 hours, but I also wouldn't count it either. Because who's gonna... MMOs are their own beast. Final Fantasy 13 trilogy is 120-ish hours, Game Rant said. Yeah, I guess. It's borderline impossible to rush through 13. Like, that game basically always takes the same amount of time, no matter what. Just always. Don't do it.
It does not kill us.
Just keep hitting. Better tread carefully.
Now then.
So, what now?
Final Fantasy 13-2 is definitely shorter. You can do a lot of side stuff in that game. This area sucks. I hate it. I missed. I found a secret.
That's all.
Good job. Now on to the next.
Enemy spotted.
Come on, follow me.
Where's this enemy at?
See anything following us?
I could keep going.
I don't know. You could probably get through Final Fantasy 13-2 if you main tracked the story. I'd probably say in about 30 hours. Lufenian Log 070012. Materials required for dimensional transfer device activation and memory data control have been supplied to project leaders. These materials have been designated dark crystals based on appearance and origin. Memory and emotion require tremendous amounts of data to transport successfully during teleportation, complicating transference greatly. To avoid undue risk, functions to safely store vast amount of data and absorb stray data fragments have been installed. As a side effect, dark crystals imbue their wielders with incredible boost of physical and magical prowess. The effects observed, our stranger team leader were particularly strong, and so a special dark crystal was entrusted to him. This has allowed us to induce an uncategorizable power in him that can only be described as some sort of spiritual radiance. Further investigation required. What's up here? Just that thing? We found a brave suit. Final count for every game on this list adds up to 1,600 hours for mainline stories. That includes every single Tactic, Chocobo, Dissidia, and Crystal Chronicle. How many Final Fantasy games are there actually? I don't actually know what the count is. I know it's a lot, especially when you include like Tactics and like Chocobo Mystery Dungeon and Chocobo GP kart racing and stuff, but I don't actually know what the number is. A lot? High? Dang it. $95 different Final Fantasy games total as of 2022. Wow. But that probably includes like the mobile shit-ass games, right? Ooh, ow. The overall franchise also includes 2 anime and 5 video releases.
Here we are.
Brotherhood and what else? Are they including, oh man, what's it called? Crap, I can't think of its name.
The world gets slightly smaller.
Any help is welcome.
Are they counting all the fucking pixel remasters? Because there's 6 of those. Are they counting every version of Final Fantasy VI? Because that game has been remade and remastered like 4 times, 5 times. A lot. Too many times. The butthole. I think so, not sure yet. I bet they are, because that would inflate that number immensely. You almost have to count all the versions of Final Fantasy IV. Fair. Fair. There's only one that you should play, but your statement is still fair. Okay, we're done with Swords Fighter. We got that to level 30. What's next? What do we need for the... Is it Mage? What do we need for the other, like, Red Mage, White Mage? Are they under Mage? They are, okay. We need Mage then. We need to finish getting out Mage so that we can get Red Mage and White Mage. I wonder if White Mage actually does have a spell to...
Really? The water will boil faster?
Indeed. And not just that. Hotter fire gives off more energy. It's the cornerstone of progress.
Sheer status effects.
Let's see what's inside.
Her guys should count twice. Good job getting out of the way, you two. Proud of you. Oh, he's gone. Wrong one. More lava in our way. You got the mediocre arcade fighter and shitty dungeon crawler. You just described a whole lot of Final Fantasy games, though. As much as I love the franchise, like, there's a lot of mediocre ass shit in the Final Fantasy franchise. Like, it's such a massive cash cow that they've definitely taken advantage of that cow when they can. Urgeist is the only one that combines both, though. Oh, man.
This heat. It actually feels all right.
Yeah, it does.
Seriously?
I'm melting over here. There.
More trash to dispose of.
Think it'll explode?
I mean, something just fucking exploded. Oh, God.
Good. We must help Jack.
Be careful. Something's on the other side of the lava, too.
Ow.
Come all at once.
No room for mistakes.
So sad Chaos died of Ligma. I mean, it's the way that Chaos would have wanted to go, really. Like, honestly. And hi, Shiny Mewy. Welcome. Chaos. There's never enough chaos. We need more.
That's in our way. Look at it anymore.
Ligma ball. I knew what you were going for. Can you not?
Okay.
Oh God, stupid horse. I'm stuck and it's awful and I hate it. I want a refund. Ow! Am I dead? Not yet.
Be safe, guys.
Okay, they're all dead. I'm really close to dead. Ow. I would love some cubes. What's HP, Dad? Something I don't have. Hey, look, a horse. It's angry. Yeah, it hurts real bad, too. Well, not you, but I would have wanted to die of Updog. Really? That's what you choose? Online Nick time with the 6 placements. Thank you. Did you know Angry Horse was a Final Fantasy 1 enemy? I don't believe it was called Angry Horse, but yes. I've played and completed almost every single Final Fantasy game. Almost. We were talking earlier that apparently there's 95 of them, so I definitely haven't played all 95. 3 rogues that can be used for 420 channel points. Most kills going to Fender with 6, followed by myself with 5, and then Athena with 3. Everyone tying up first place for assists, going random on the rogues in 5. 4. Going random. Athena with the rogue. Back to the map. All right. Now we get to go to this, the skin chest. Not a real Final Fantasy fan until you beat Chocobo Mystery Dungeon 3. Is that available in the West? Like, genuine question. I know with like emulation and stuff, we could make it happen anyway, and there's probably a fan translation if it doesn't have an official one, but I just honestly don't know if it actually has a proper release. It doesn't actually exist? Oh, okay.
Okay.
You got me. I'm not a real Final Fantasy fan. I didn't know that that was fake.
Time to spot to rest.
Hey,
Let's
cubes.
remember this place.
All right, we unlocked White Mage. White mages can change the tide of battle with their expert usage of recovery and support magic. They can cast white magic with R2 and aid allies with their cure and raise spells. Nice. Oh, geez. White magic effects differ depending on the spell. Cure restores HP. Regen restores a character's HP steadily over time. Raise spell revives a fallen character. Haste increases speed of actions. Protection reduces physical damage. Shell reduces magic damage. Dia spell unleashes orbs of light that track your enemies. Nothing about curing status effects, though. Calm that double music down.
We were just down there not long ago.
Yeah, that means we're making progress.
Yo, Goblin.
Let's be quick. I don't stand a chance.
Jack is over here curb stomping people. Can't go that way yet. We have to turn off the lava first. Holy hell. Hey. Rude. Sadly, PS1 games don't really get translated. Do you mean even fan translations? Or you mean, officially? Or do you mean both? I know with emulation, some games that didn't have translations that were where they're playable in the West before are playable now. Oh, there's a ladder here. That's a one-way down scenario, huh?
I don't stand a chance.
Fan translations are almost impossible. It's a miracle that any of them exist.
Must do better next time.
Admittedly, you couldn't tell. I don't know that much about it. Of course, for the longest time, I avoided emulators like the plague. I tried to emulate a Game Boy Advance game. I think I was trying to emulate like Pokemon Silver, and the emulator bricked my computer.
A nuisance.
Time to go to work.
Watch it carefully.
You can't access and edit PS1 files like Nintendo games. Bummer. That's impressive. I mean, I guess so. It was upsetting as shit at the time. I just wanted to play some goddamn Pokemon.
We've got our work cut out for us. We're in for it now.
Ow.
Victory is still within reach.
I'd guess it was probably your ROM. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a whole lot of things. It wasn't exactly a great computer anyway. We were able to restore and recover it. I mean, it still sucked, but it was definitely, like, completely fucked. I'd actually say don't pirate Pokemon. Yeah, this was legitimately, like, 10 years ago now, so I don't remember many of the details. We got the emulator up and running. I played Pokemon Silver for, like, an hour, or whichever Pokemon I was playing. And then the computer blue screened and bricked and never recovered until we full-on, like, did a Windows restore.
Make sure you're ready. More of those cubes.
I could use a break.
And that shit sucks. So then we just went back to playing fucking League of Legends, because that's where we were at in life. Red Mage. Wield both black and white magic. They can activate Chain Spell to cast an assortment of spells in quick succession. Neat. We have 2 points left that'll unlock us Title Trimmer when we get there. Ton of Pokemon fan games are better Pokemon either way. No, I mean, for just in terms of balance and enjoyment. Like, people try and run Nuzlockes in mainline Pokemon games to make them more challenging and engaging, but it's like, no, just go play Pokemon Uranium. All right, boss time. You're not Ifrit.
I was having such a splendid dream of screaming women, crying children, a blood-drenched castle. Oh, how wonderful it was. But you woke me from my slumber.
Sorry.
The power of fire is mine. I will reduce you all to ashes.
Oh, yeah? I often dream about screaming women as well, but not all that other stuff. Damn, Eve. Maybe we do need a bonk command / emote.
Touch up with a glint in her eyes. They'll stick you in place. Can you move?
Exploit that weakness, Jack.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Faster than I expected. We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening, then strike. Might have met our match. Victory is still within reach.
Oh. Oh god, that's hard. The timing on that's awful. Oh!
Not fooling anyone with that.
Time to go wild, Jack.
Oh! Oh, we're dead. Wow! That Asura ability is nutso! What are you gonna tell me? Ferocious combatant who can use her 6 arms to launch rapid consecutive attacks. Damage she can inflict with these combinations is tremendous, but their break damage is low. Guarding is effective. Be sure to watch out for her tail. It'll break you. Block the tail with a soul shield. Can be staggered when dealing enough damage, giving you opportunity to hit her with slower, more powerful attacks. Her tail is also fragile, and attacks against it will weaken more easily. Watch out for her stone gate. Okay. Nothing that we didn't already figure out. Just suck less. Got it.
It's up to you, Sophia.
Hang out back here. Cast. Get a big old water hit on her.
Time to go wild, Jack. This one's got some teeth.
Come on, do this. It's faster than I expected. It is. We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening.
Can you
then
stop?
strike.
Ow!
You're not fooling anyone with that.
It's up to you, Sophia.
I think we can get another one off. I'm expecting her to do a Sura soon. Nope, okay. Okay, first half done. You're pissing me off and just smashes her face. Oh, we're dead. I think we pissed her off too. Oh my god, that hurt. We're at almost full HP. Oh, shit. Jack, the fuck are you doing? This game is so ridiculous.
It's up to you, Sophia.
Allow me.
Watch out for the glint in her eyes. They'll stick you in place.
You don't say. Oh! I was still casting the spell and she was too close for me to get out of the spell. She's brutal. I don't know entirely what her phase 2 does. Her phase 1 is much more approachable than Tiamat's was. I just need to suck less. You know. Just casually.
Time to go wild, Jack.
Wait, lock on, please.
They'll stick you in place. You wiggle your toes?
It does not fear us. It's faster than I expected.
Why would it fear us?
We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening, then strike.
Like, look at that thing and look at us. Oh, God. Oh, it didn't target me with that.
You're not fooling anyone with that.
Because you are killers of chaos. Exactly.
It's not over unless we give up.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, we're fine. Oh, God, less fine. Fuck. Damn it, we were so close. There's not a lot of room for error here. Woo! Gas is only 570 now. Oh. So much fear you. I mean, we haven't actually killed chaos yet, though. Can we even make that claim? We say we're going to.
Time to go wild, Jack.
Faster than I expected. It is. We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening, then strike.
Wow,
Must help Jack.
I'm amazed that didn't just kill us.
Getting desperate. This one's got some teeth.
Mom, you can do this.
You're not fooling anyone with that.
Blade Dance, what are you, a Pokemon?
It's up to you, Sophia.
Sophia distracted. Woo! There we go. Get that water spell in there now. Oh, yeah. suck.
Don't drink them all at once.
Oh, I'll drink them all. Don't worry. You said it didn't do that much break damage. You lied to me, game. That did a lot of break damage. I guess we'll top off and try to avoid the horrible, horrible flaming attack of death. Oh God, they're on fire now! That, ow! Yeah, that hurts.
It's up to you, Sophia.
Oh, wow. Be safe, guys.
Let's see how much water actually even works here.
Fire swords. I should have expected as much. Be careful. Blocking those will leave a mark.
It's doing a bit. Oh God, I hate it. I hate it so much. No! Throw an Ultra Ball at her, right? Should.
This is the one. Time for a change.
It was going so well. Up until it wasn't.
We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening, then strike.
Time to go wild, Jen.
Yeah, keep distracting her.
Watch out for the glare of their eyes. They'll stick you in place.
She paralyzed you both. That sounds awful. Oh.
Doesn't bode well.
Don't worry. We got this.
Not fooling anyone with that.
Oh.
Damn it. It's up to you, Sophia.
Oh. Oh, what was that?
Time to go wild, Jen.
Go ahead and
Are you
top
keeping
off.
track of your potions?
Should be able to use this to get her broken. Yep, okay.
Give us everything you've got. We'll always be a step ahead.
Alright, yeah, we dodged it that time. Hells yeah.
Fire swords. I should have expected as much. Be careful. Blocking those will leave a mark. That hit him. It's gonna hurt.
Woo! Oh God, that hurt immensely.
Be safe, guys.
Time to go wild, Jen. I'll leave it handle.
Woo! Oh, dang it.
No more potions.
Be safe, guys.
Oh! Oh no! Come on! I needed one more heal. If I had one more heal, I could have survived that hit and then been able to finish her. That sucked. Also, that was the only time I've seen her do that tail slam twice. A double flip this time, right? How much time we got left? 8 minutes? All right.
It's up to you, Sophia. Watch out for the glint in her eyes. They'll stick you in place. Can you move?
It's faster than I expected. It is. We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening, then strike.
Time to go wild, Jen.
That looks bad.
Oh, that is bad.
Be in big trouble.
Just keep hitting.
You're not fooling anyone with that.
Does Blade Dance increase her attack? I think that's what that does, and if so, that sucks.
Time to go wild,
Woohoo! Stop it!
We can work with that.
And Pokemon Sword Dance increases evasion. No, it increases attack by 2 steps. And increases your physical damage. Ooh! See, she's still only doing it once there. Oh, shit.
Fire swords. I should have expected as much. Be careful. Blocking those will leave a mark.
Time to go wild, Jen.
No, no. Don't touch me with that shit. I said don't touch me with that shit. I need you to do the thing that I can counter more easily. That one. Oh, she's so close. Oh, that's good. That's nice time. Yeah, we got her. All right. Woo! Finish her off, Jack. Stop struggling already. Jack says, "Ah, damn." Oh, Lord, this game.
Don't worry. I got this.
Do you? Why not let Jet do it or something? They all got rocks too, right?
Look.
Oh. Who's that? Just need the extra pressure for the end of the stream. That's it. Hey, they got a rock.
Not good.
We don't get to know who that was. I mean, realistically, it was just one of us. It was like Neon or something like that. Like, that's how that worked. That was definitely just like Neon or something. Jolly good work. Hey, it's Astus. What's he up to?
There you are. You really should be careful of that mist. It could drag you into the past. Or worse, turn you into a monster.
You're a monster.
Really? You don't say. Was a heads up too much to ask for?
And deny myself the joy of a kindred spirit?
So you're a monster?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose you could say I am.
Are you an agent of chaos? My name is Batty.
It seems like it was Astos who brought us over here. Can't help but wonder why.
It seems like we all made it back. I'm glad we didn't lose anyone.
That woman who was swallowed up by the flames. Was she a phantom too?
Yeah, it was you.
Hey, Jack, let's hear what Astos has to say.
Astos. I feel like you said it that way just to be cheeky to him.
Have you ever seen things in Cornelia that just don't seem to belong?
You.
Things like this tower.
Yeah.
Lufenia leaves its detritus in our world.
What?
Who? Lufenia, a mysterious nation that created our world with their advanced technology, then vanished.
Just vanished?
Yes. Although if by choice...
What word did he just use? Detrinius? Is that the word he said?
I have some crystals to revive. Touring Lufenia's cast-offs does help me stave off boredom from time to time. Best of luck reviving the rest of the crystals.
2 down, 2 to go. Looks like our adventures as Warriors of Light aren't over just yet. Ready whenever you are, Jack.
So, that's Astos. He seems quite knowledgeable about Lufenia.
Lufenia. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. It's right there on the tip of my tongue.
Detritus, waste or debris. Okay.
We have to restore the rest of the crystals. Jack, I'll leave that device to you.
Thanks, Ash. You're cool. Usually dead organic material. Interesting. Okay. There's somebody down here. Oh, it is a child. Phantoms of the Past. The mission is now available. It's a lower level than the mission we just did. Of course, I guess we were able to choose Earth or Fire. So, and they're probably not scaled in a way to where you can do one and then the other. And it'll scale them up. Everything seems very static in this game. Through and through as a whole. Do we get new talkies? I think we already did these. Let me see. Talkies? Yeah, talkies.
Greetings, Jack. How have you been? Princess Sarah's been even cheerier than usual lately. She told me she had a dream of a strong, handsome man protecting her. Could that strong, handsome man have been me? If that's the case, then should I propose? Would that make me king? Can you just imagine me on the throne?
No. With the way that you just talked, no.
Jack, just between you and me, Biggs has been acting all kinds of strange lately. Just ignore him, though. I think he's absorbed in another weird daydream.
Is Biggs the name of that other soldier? Is your name Wedge?
I was sitting in the bath the other day when it suddenly got so hot, I had to jump out. I thought I filled the tub the same way as always, though.
Jumped out of the tub?
Calm down, Fred.
I do feel like heat of all sorts has gotten more intense all of a sudden. I guess we have the Warriors of Light to thank for that, too. They're always looking out for us. Can't thank them enough.
Yeah, that's it, my guy.
I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I've been burning food left and right.
We're definitely here looking out for you. Don't worry.
I don't use that much wood. My children treat me like I'm some sort of villain now.
Why don't you bring your children by next time? I'll give them an earful about treating their own mother like that. Say, you don't think they've been tainted by darkness, do you?
You can't be serious.
Hey, Jack. I heard things are pretty rough over in Provoca. Crazy to think that the whole place is being run by pirates. Here's hoping they get a new mayor, but I guess there's no telling when that'll happen.
All teenagers are a little tainted by darkness. Damn, Athena with the real message up in here. All right, so we got mage up to level 30. We're done with that one. Knight, what's at the bottom of Knight? Void Knight and Paladin. Right, we already checked this, but it didn't matter until we got Red Mage and White Mage unlocked. And then Red Mage has Void Knight and Tyrant. Okay. But for Tyrant, we would need to max out Monk, and we've not done anything with Monk. So we'll work our way towards Void Knight. Battle settings. Let's replace Mage with one of the other mages, I guess. Red Mage? Red Mage. There we go. Hit the save button. And go like this. We're making progress. Progress. I said we're making so much progress. The game's fun. It's ridiculous, but the game is fun. Definitely enjoying it. I'm enjoying it more than I even expected to, genuinely. Like, I'm surprised. Like, it's a lot of fun. It clearly doesn't take itself too seriously. But I'm sad there's no chaos to end the play portion of the stream. I know, right? They've really started to just, like, roll back a little bit on the chaos. You were a bit concerned when you played the demo. The first demo, for sure. Like, when we played the very first demo, I was like, oh, no. This is... Whoo! I was concerned. It was rough, but they'd even said like it was a early demo that they wanted feedback on. And when we played the second demo, it was a lot better, which was good because it needed to be. Ow! Ow! Level 20 assholes. Kill them, please. Do we have enough melee in here? Ow! Oh, God. We have a flying rogue, but if the flying rogues don't kill her... Okay, we win. Woo! Good job on the flying rogue defense. Shmai, Athena, and Lil One. Thank you, because otherwise that would have been bad. Kitty Stinky with 6 placements. Oh, yeah! Zodiac Saint. Check that shit out. 200 gold. It can be yours for 1,669 channel points. Musketeers can be yours for 420 channel points. Most kills to myself and Athena with 7, followed by Kitty Stinky with 5, and then Little One with 3. Most assists go into Athena with 3, followed by Shmai with 2, and then a tie between Kitty Stinky and Little One Sparkles. Woo, that was close. Be going random on the scroll and the gold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Athena with the gold. Oh, God. Seahan Archaeologist with the Musketeer. Back to the map. So tomorrow, we will probably go down here. Just because the Kaiju one can be a bit hard. Probably go down here. We will be back tomorrow for Power Couple with the incredible Athena Latina. So be sure to be ready for that. We're going to be playing through more Scarlet Nexus. And then Athena will be live on Saturday for Spooky Saturdays. I will be over on Athena's channel where we'll be playing. I believe we're playing Phasmophobia. Please be sure to follow me on social media. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. You do still have one more day to do the vote on Discord to decide what game we're going to be playing this Sunday, whether it's going to be Katana Zero, Hyperlight Drifter, Fury, or My Friend Pedro are your options. Right now, Fury, not Fury, My Friend, nope. Hyperlight Drifter is winning with 1 vote against Fury. Fury is 1 vote behind it, so just as a heads up on that as well. Yeah, what else? Is that it? Is that everything? I need to add the website onto that socials command. Well, new camera seems to work well. Looks good. I like it. I'll have to get the other one set up before Power Couple tomorrow. Had a couple weird perk jerks with the stream today. I'm not sure if it's camera related or something else. Might need to just reload and reset some stuff. But let's see here. Still think the walleye vision is weird out here. Look how tiny your hands look. Does my head change size? I just fucked up its focus. Do you have other wide angle lenses? It doesn't have that type of options. So like if you look at it, this is the camera. And while it looks like you might be able to spin and adjust it like it was a regular camera, it does not do those things. It does not do those things at all. The motion, sorry. So yeah, it looks like you should be able to like spin it, and it even feels like you should be able to. You cannot. It does not have any type of manual adjustment on it. There are ways to change its field of view. I'd have to like deactivate it in OBS and then change it and reactivate stuff. We won't worry about it right now. But yeah, so with all that said, we'll be back tomorrow for Power Couple. I'm not going to raid out tonight. Mostly literally just because I don't want to. So, but we'll be back for Power Couple tomorrow. I appreciate all of you very much. We'll be playing whichever game wins the vote on Sunday, and then we'll be back on Tuesday, probably playing more of this, because I kind of just want to keep playing this until we're done with this, because I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So no react? No. I wanted to finish off that level, and finishing off that level ate the time that we had, and it is time for me to go. I need to go tuck in the kid and stuff. So, that said, goodbye, everybody. It looks like an egg. Look at the... I see it, I see it. I needed something better to reference. Your arm is bent! Interesting. Hang on. I gotta show you guys another thing. Let me grab this real quick. Let me put this right here, and I'll do it this way so that hopefully it has less movement for you. If we go like this. Come on. Come on, focus. Focus, you bitch. Focus. Oh, you were so close. Well, you can't quite make it out, but this text right here, it says wide angle AF lens. Wide angle as fuck. I'll play with the settings and see what options we have to like fix that and stuff. But anyway, that's it. Let's get out of here. Goodbye. I appreciate all of you very much. I forgot to set up StreamerBot to do the fucking god damn it. Credits. Wow. Yeah, that's right, Vanishar. I didn't even know you were here, but I just could feel that you had shown up, and I was like, I gotta go. I felt it deep down in my cockles. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for Power Couple playing Scarlet Nexus with Athena Latina. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.